What's going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday, which means we got the quarterback ratings for Madden 23. And what I want to go through here today are the top 5 rookie quarterback ratings to help you guys decide maybe what team you might want to pick for your Madden 23 franchise mode. Kind of break down these players and also vent a little bit potentially, because I have heard quite a bit of chatter that the dev team has moved off of hating the Philadelphia Eagles and teams like that because, oh, it's Cowboys ratings guy. And the last couple of years, it seems like the consistent narrative is that the ratings team hates the Pittsburgh Steelers. We've seen it with Minka's been a popular guy, TJ Watt not going up an overall point from last year, and now we have Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett, that's what we're starting the video. He's a 68 overall. And breaking it down based off stats, if you're going with like a tiebreaker, Desmond Ritter's a 70. We'll take a look at him. Malik Willis is a 69. We'll take a look at him. Matt Corral is a 68. And given the stats, I would put Matt Corral firmly ahead of Kenny Pickett as far as it relates to a Madden quarterback. So Kenny Pickett, first quarterback taken, only quarterback taken in the first round. And I would say arguably he is the 4th, maybe even 5th best rookie quarterback in this class. So we'll take a look at Kenny Pickett. 81 speed, 87 acceleration. I mean, you're not going to be utilizing him too much for his dual threat, but he can move. 86 throw power is not good. I know there's probably got to be something to make up or represent his small hands, which is kind of the knock that kind of came out. Kenny 2 gloves. Maybe he needs to start playing the yard more and get like some special Nike gloves, 99 Club Nike gloves that give like +4 throw power, something crazy like that. But, I mean, it's just, they did not help him out. You got 76 break sacks, 77 throw under pressure, which is, average. 84 short accuracy. I think that is actually the highest out of all the rookies in this class. So that's what he has going for him. His short accuracy. Everything else comparable to the other players. And I would say athletically, the other players definitely trump Kenny Pickett. And when it comes down to throw power, which is an incredibly, I don't want to say it's difficult, but it's like that's the thing you want when you upgrade your quarterback throughout the franchise. You want to see that +1 come out the throw power when you spend your trading points. And it's few and far between. We got also 79 mid, 77 deep, 81 play action, and 82 throw on the run. So, I mean, this section's not too bad, but all things considered, other quarterbacks have better mid, other quarterbacks have better deep, and they're twice the athlete with a lot more throw power. They absolutely dog Kenny Pickett. I need to be completely honest. I'm not usually someone that wants to cater to the conspiracy theories. I think there might be something to just the Steelers constantly getting underrated. But that was the top quarterback, at least in terms of the draft. Let's look at the other rookies. And in my opinion, I got 4 other guys that I probably would rather play in franchise mode than Kenny Pickett. So next we have Sam Howell of the Commanders. He got a 67 overall. 82 speed, 87 acceleration. We got 93 throw power. They gave him I mean, he has a cannon, but they get like that's looking pretty damn good. I think Commanders are going to be an interesting rebuild team. Obviously, I'd never do them as a main franchise because I just couldn't do it as an Eagle fan. But I think if you're looking around, given the fact that they got Carson Wentz, there's not much in front of him, not much resistance in terms of him becoming a franchise quarterback. I think the Commanders are a little bit of a sleeper team, especially with Sam Howell starting with, pretty good mobility and an absolute cannon of an arm. 93 throw power is outstanding for him. You get 81 ball carrier vision. We got 78 break sacks, 76 throw under pressures, fair ratings for a rookie. 81 short accuracy, so that's only 3 points off of the best in the class, which is Kenny Pickett with 84. You got 76 mid, 80 deep, which is higher than Kenny Pickett's deep accuracy. You got 79 play action, 77 throw on the run. Very underrated quarterback. And I mean, if you want to look at the inverse of it, he's going to be buried on that depth chart. He is going to be maybe quarterback 3 on the Commanders. So if you're looking just to straight up trade for a brand new quarterback in whatever franchise you're doing, Sam Howell's going to be pretty cheesy. Next up, we'll take a look here at Matt Corral. I don't know why I would put a little importance on this, but I mean, you got Baker Mayfield's usually a pretty fun Madden quarterback. I think Baker Mayfield has 94 throw power. You also have Sam Darnold, but I don't want to say forgotten because I think he should be the unforgotten quarterback on the Carolina Panthers is Matt Corral. 68 overall. 84 speed, 89 acceleration, so that's great mobility. You have 89 throw power. I'd like to see that maybe 1 point higher, but 89 is doable. I'd say for me, my cutoff is 88. Anything below 88, you're probably going to have a little bit of trouble, especially just, chucking up the deep ball, which is what you want to utilize. You got 82 ball carrier vision, all because Matt Corral kind of started being a dual threat in his final year at Ole Miss. You got the 78 throw under pressure. Break sacks a little less than you would assume with those mobility stats, but look at the accuracy. 82 short accuracy, which is only 2 behind Kenny Pickett, 81 mid accuracy, 79 deep, 80 play action, 79 throw on the run. So I think if you are a certain human being, and I'm not saying anything beyond that, the certain human being that we're considering the Carolina Panthers for your Madden 23 franchise, Matt Corral is an incredibly interesting option. I think really if you pair Matt Corral and compare to Sam Darnold, you compare him to Baker Mayfield, he might be the best franchise cheese quarterback on that Panthers roster. Something to consider. Desmond Ritter is the highest overall quarterback. Now, I'm not going to be too salty because if you know anything about ratings, you know that scrambling quarterbacks tend to just get higher ratings. It's how the rating scale works. So from that, I'm not shocked whatsoever that Desmond Ritter and Malik Willis are the two first and second in terms of rating. A lot of that is weighted on their scrambling ability. I mean, we've had that for years. Remember, Cam Newton was dog shit near the end, but he was still pulling a strong Madden rating just because you got to still give Cam Newton the scrambling ability, and the scrambling ability is very heavily weighted in the base overall. But for Ritter, 88 speed, 91 acceleration, 91 throw power, which is solid. Like, obviously, those are very good starting stats there. We have a 81 change of direction, 85 ball carrier vision. Not too much there in terms of like once you actually get beyond the line of scrimmage. 71 break sack, 74 throwing the pressure. You know, again, average. But 80 short accuracy is great for him. 79 mid accuracy, 79 deep, 82 play action, 80 throw on the run. Like, that is a very solid quarterback. I think, though, in this argument that for this video, obviously we're focusing on the athleticism. I think if you are the Atlanta Falcons, you have Marcus Mariota, who from an athletic standpoint has always been a pretty cheesy quarterback, but I think you get a little bit more throw power in Desmond Ritter, and I'm pretty sure that if you are playing the Atlanta Falcons in Madden 23 in franchise mode, you're almost 9.5 times out of 10 going to be going with Desmond Ritter right at the gate as your quarterback, and he looks pretty damn good. And then the cheese of all cheese, Malik Willis getting a 69 overall, which is great, because if you put in like some rules for pink slips, below 70 overall team, Malik, there's your starter right there. 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 92 agility, 94 throw power. S tier in each one of those for this year's draft class. You got 80 break tackle, 71 trucking, 89 change of direction, 88 ball carry vision, stiff arm 73, spin 80, juke 82. And then you go into the passing stats. 86 break sack, so that's top of the class. 74 throw under pressure. You have a 77 short accuracy, which is not brutal. 71 mid, pretty bad. But the 78 deep kind of breaks. That's pink slips. You know, you can hit the checkdowns, probably be inconsistent. Don't really want to trust him throwing the ball over the middle. Letting those routes develop. He's probably going to get picked off. But that 78, he's just ready and waiting for the deep ball. 83 play action, 81 throw on the run. It's just, this is your guy. This is a reason to pick the Titans. Get something creative. Figure out how to get Ryan Tannehill out the books. Make that transition. Malik Willis is going to be a league winner. Malik Willis is the kind of guy that if you're doing a fantasy draft, just, you know, while everyone else is overreaching for Lamar, when everyone's overreaching for Kyler Murray and you want those scrambling quarterbacks, you can just wait a little bit and get Malik Willis right at the cusp. When I'd take Malik Willis over Tom Brady. Like, just shit like that, man. He is going to be super cheesy. We're going to have to wait and see what the dev traits in there. I'm going to assume pretty much all the quarterbacks that we talked about today. Maybe not Corral. I mean, Corral and Howell are probably going to pull normal dev, but I think Pickett, Ritter, and Willis are all going to have dev traits. Might make them a little tricky to trade for if you pick a different franchise, you want to try to acquire them. But Malik Willis, man, just absolutely insane. So out of all the quarterbacks you saw today, guys, which one are you most excited to use in Madden 23? I mean, I think it's Malik Willis. I think he's the answer. I think if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you have every right in the world to be like, this is bullshit. I mean, you might not have a whole lot of wiggle room on his 86 throw power for Kenny Pickett, but I mean, you could bump up his accuracy a little bit. He should be 71 if Desmond Ritter's a 70 at the top of the class. So, I mean, what else is new, though, if you're a Steeler fan? Between, you know, TJ Watt and Minka getting dogged for years, kind of is what it is. But that'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I do think I'm about ready now to officially announce my Madden 23 franchise team. I don't really know how I want to do it just yet. Obviously, I like to showcase the team a little bit, but without having my hands on Madden 23, and when I do get it, probably gonna have to wait a minute before I can even upload anything to YouTube. That will be coming soon. Also, I had to call a little bit of an audible. Tomorrow will be a new episode of the Retro Rebuilds. I was going to drop it today, but we had the quarterbacks to talk about, and behind the scenes, there was a Madden update, like a title update to the franchise game, and that kind of messed up the old school retro mod just a little bit. Not too crazy, it's still playable, but all the portraits are kind of skewed and messed up. And I feel like some of the immersion of using the retro mod is like, you gotta look, you know, I'm a spoiler. I was trying to record a Vince Young thing, didn't have Vince Young's portrait, and half the guys on the Titans who have portraits and have had portraits before this Madden update, they were all scrambled, they were all messed up. So I'm trying to get a fix on that, and as soon as I get that, I will be able to make more retro content. I don't want to do it till it's perfectly good for you guys. So that's what we're dropping this today, but there will be a retro rebuild tomorrow. It is the Jets. We had a great time, and I'll see you guys then. Thank you very much for watching. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed, leave a comment in the comment section below, not only for the YouTube algo, but let me know what rookie quarterback you want to use, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Love ya.